Imagine entering a room and speaking just a few words, yet instantly all attention shifts toward you. Conversations quiet, eyes turn, hearts race. This is not magic. This is the magnetic power of your voice. And the truth is, your voice has the potential to captivate, influence, and connect in ways you may never have realized. Backed by neuroscience, the tone, rhythm, and delivery of your voice can awaken deep-rooted responses in the brain. Attraction begins not just with what you say, but how you say it. Your voice is more than sound. It is identity. It carries emotion, confidence, and intention. When used skillfully, it becomes a powerful bridge between your inner world and others' perception of you. It is your personal instrument. And when you learn to play it with precision, you become unforgettable. Think about the most charismatic people you know. Chances are, their voice plays a huge part in their presence. Whether deep and resonant or light and enthusiastic, their voice seems to cast a spell. That spell is not accidental. It is rooted in the way the human brain responds to vocal tones, rhythms, and frequencies. You can learn this, you can practice this, you can own this. Studies in neuroscience confirm that vocal characteristics influence how attractive, trustworthy, and competent someone is perceived to be. These judgments are formed in milliseconds, often before a full sentence is even spoken. By understanding how the brain interprets vocal signals, you gain the power to shape your impact from the very first word. This video will show you how. You will discover 5 transformative brain-based voice hacks that increase your vocal appeal, emotional connection, and magnetic presence. Whether you want to enhance your romantic life, level up in your career, or simply feel more confident in every conversation, the tools are within your reach. Your voice is a magnet. Let us awaken its power. The voice is humanity's oldest tool of influence. Long before the written word, long before modern media, our ancestors used sound to bond, lead, attract, and survive. The resonance of your voice carries ancient weight. It speaks not only to the ears, but to the nervous system, the emotions, and the memory of those listening. Modern neuroscience has given us deeper insight into just how powerful vocal communication is. Brain scans reveal that certain vocal tones stimulate areas associated with pleasure, memory, and trust. The auditory cortex, limbic system, and prefrontal regions all light up in response to how someone speaks. This means that the structure of your voice directly impacts how people feel about you. Importantly, this is not about having a perfect voice. There is no single ideal pitch or accent. What makes a voice magnetic is its authenticity, consistency, and emotional resonance. In other words, when your voice reflects confidence, warmth, and clarity, the brain of the listener registers safety, interest, and engagement. Furthermore, your voice reflects your internal state. When you feel nervous, your voice tightens. When you feel joyful, your voice lifts. This feedback loop means that by changing your voice, you can actually shift your emotional state and influence the energy of a room. You are not just reacting, you are leading. The ability to enhance your vocal presence is not reserved for public speakers or performers. It is essential for anyone who wants to deepen relationships, inspire trust, or express themselves more clearly. It begins with awareness, it grows with practice, and it transforms with intention. Let us begin with the first step: unlocking your vocal power through science-backed techniques. Vocal resonance refers to the richness, warmth, and vibration in your voice. It is what gives your voice depth and presence. Neuroscience has shown that deeper, more resonant voices are often perceived as more attractive and authoritative. This is not about lowering your pitch artificially, but about using your full vocal range. The human brain is highly responsive to low-frequency sounds. The brainstem, which manages survival responses, is calmed by steady, resonant tones. When you speak with grounded resonance, you help others feel safe and attentive. This builds trust and increases your influence. To enhance vocal resonance, focus on your breathing. Deep diaphragmatic breathing supports vocal vibration and projection. Practice speaking from your chest rather than your throat. Place your hand on your chest as you speak and feel the vibration. The more vibration you feel, the more resonance you are generating. Resonance is also affected by posture. Standing or sitting upright allows your lungs and vocal cords to function freely. When your body is open, your voice becomes clearer and fuller. It is not just about voice training. It is about presence. When you speak with resonance, people not only hear your words but feel your energy. It is a subtle but powerful shift. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Your voice begins to command attention not by force but by harmony. Silence can be as magnetic as sound. Strategic pauses create rhythm, anticipation, and impact. Neuroscientific research reveals that when speakers pause, the listener's brain becomes more engaged. Pauses give the brain time to process meaning, decode emotion, and anticipate what comes next. Using pauses strategically increases your vocal clarity and presence. After delivering a kia, take a breath, let it land. Let silence fill the space. The human brain loves contrast. A quiet moment surrounded by speech makes the words stand out more. Pauses also convey confidence. Nervous speakers often rush trying to fill every moment, but those who pause intentionally appear calm, collected, and in control. It gives the impression that what you are saying matters. Practice this by reading aloud and inserting pauses after each sentence. Notice how it affects your tone and energy. Record yourself and listen. Over time, your speech will become more rhythmic, clear, and impactful. When you master the art of the pause, your voice becomes a dance of sound and silence. That balance is what makes your message not only heard, but felt. Prosody refers to the melody, rhythm, and emotion in speech. Emotional prosody is how the voice conveys feelings. It is what turns flat speech into engaging communication. Neuroscience tells us that emotional prosody activates the limbic system, especially the amygdala, which processes emotional salience. When your voice expresses authentic emotion, it resonates with the listener on a deep level. Joy, concern, excitement, gratitude. These are felt in the rise and fall of your tone, not just the words. The listener's mirror neurons begin to simulate your emotions, creating empathy and connection. To cultivate emotional prosody, become aware of your vocal variety. Avoid monotone. Vary your pitch, speed, and intensity to match the emotional content of your message. Smile when expressing gratitude. Soften your tone when sharing vulnerability. Energize your voice when telling a story. Recording yourself can be a powerful tool. Read a paragraph in different emotional tones. Listen back. Notice how your voice transforms. Over time, this awareness becomes instinctive. The brain craves emotional resonance. When your voice reflects what your heart feels, others feel it too. That alignment is magnetic. That is where connection lives. Clarity makes your voice not only attractive but trustworthy. The brain interprets clear speech as a sign of competence and sincerity. When you articulate your words well, the auditory cortex processes your message more efficiently, leading to faster comprehension and stronger emotional impact. Mumbling or slurred speech can create cognitive strain. The listener must work harder to decode your message, which reduces connection. Clear articulation removes that barrier. It signals presence, intelligence, and purpose. To improve articulation, practice tongue and lip exercises. Repeat difficult words slowly and exaggerate each syllable. Practice reading aloud with clear enunciation. Use tongue twisters to challenge your clarity. Breathing plays a role here as well. Shallow breathing can weaken projection and articulation. Diaphragmatic breathing gives your voice the support it needs to be crisp and controlled. Speaking slowly also improves clarity. When your words are shaped with precision, the brain receives them as trustworthy and compelling. Your voice becomes a source of direction and inspiration, not just information. Your voice is as unique as your fingerprint. It carries your history, personality, and presence. Rather than imitating others, the key is to refine your own authentic sound. The brain is highly tuned to vocal identity. It remembers voices that feel real and emotionally congruent. Begin by recording yourself in different contexts. How do you sound when you are relaxed versus stressed, joyful versus serious? Identify the qualities you like, embrace them. Refine them, work on consistency. When your tone matches your message, the brain registers integrity. A calm tone during conflict, a warm tone during connection. These choices matter. They define how others remember you. Seek feedback from trusted friends or mentors. Ask how your voice makes them feel. What words would they use to describe your tone? This can help you understand how your vocal identity is perceived. Finally, commit to vocal self-care. Stay hydrated. Rest your voice. Avoid vocal strain. Like any instrument, your voice performs best when it is respected and maintained. Your vocal identity is a gift. It deserves attention. Your voice is not an accident. It is your soul-made audible. It carries your truth, your courage, your story. Every time you speak, you have the opportunity to create change, to lift someone, to comfort them, to ignite something powerful within them. That power lives inside you now. There may have been times when your voice felt small or unworthy. Maybe you were interrupted, misunderstood, or silenced, but your voice is not broken. It is evolving. And the more you speak with intention, the more it grows in strength, beauty, and clarity. Your voice can heal. It can lead. It can love. It does not need to be the loudest to be the strongest. It simply needs to be true. When you speak from that truth, you become magnetic. People feel drawn not just to your sound, but to your spirit. This world needs your voice, your ideas, your energy, your expression. There is someone out there who will be moved because you chose to speak today. Never underestimate the ripple effect of one well-spoken word, one tone, one moment of presence. You are not here to echo others. You are here to resonate, to vibrate at your own frequency, to leave your own imprint. Your voice is a magnet. Use it with power. Use it to change your world. If this message inspired you, take the next step. Choose one brain-based voice hack from this video and apply it in your next conversation. Whether it is practicing resonance, pausing, or emotional expression, commit to trying it with intention. Then reflect. Notice the shift in how you feel and how others respond. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Maybe a friend, a colleague, or someone whose voice you believe in. Help them awaken their vocal power too. Together we can build a world of presence, empathy, and connection. Subscribe to this channel for more neuroscience, backed tools on communication, confidence, and charisma. Each week, you will find new ways to elevate your life through the science of the mind and the art of presence. Leave a comment below and tell us, what does your voice mean to you? When was the last time your voice changed someone's day, or your own? Your story matters, your voice matters, and we want to hear it. Remember, your voice is not just sound. It is impact. Speak with intention, speak with love, and speak knowing this, you are magnetic, and it all begins with your voice.